Okay, we're live. Okay, we're live. We're live. This is EB Crypto Family Cash Machine. How you guys doing? I'm so excited for you guys. Today we have a special guest, a dear friend of mine. I've been knowing her for about 20-something years now. And ever since I've known her, she's been a boomer. And her name is Abumi Moore. And I call her Booming Boomy because she's just a dynamic woman. She's always trailblazing, and she just, I mean, she motivates me in a lot of ways. And so I wanted to say this. I hadn't did any business with her in a while. We've done quite a few businesses together. We did make some money together, and she tried to get me to look at something a while ago, and I was just preoccupied with something. And a lot of us fall into that category where we're occupied with something and it's just not the right time. So this is why you have to stay consistent with people, because things change in their life. And sometimes they may see something different in what you're telling them than they did the first time, because as things change, you see different things. So anyway, I saw something she was doing on her page. And I said, Boomy, I hit her up. I said, Boomy, what is this you're doing on your page? And I saw something, because the Family Cash Machine, as you guys know, we do cryptocurrency. We teach cryptocurrency, corporations, trust funds, mainly financial education things that we teach. And so when I saw this particular thing on her page, it was Forex training. I was like, okay, it's Forex training. I need this. We need to incorporate this, because one of the things EB Crypto likes about Forex is it doesn't matter what the economy does, okay? The economy can go up, down, in, out. It doesn't matter. It's all about your position. What your position is that particular day on a trade. And it's the same thing with crypto. It doesn't matter what's going on in the world. If you got the right cryptos, you're going to make a bunch of money. And so this is the positions that we need to be in today. We need to be independent in this economy. We need to be independent. We need to be self-reliant. And so I said, Boomy, what is this you're doing? I said, I know if you're doing this, it has to have some kind of networking component to it. And so she said, EB, I'm on my way to the airport right now. I'm going to Punta Cana. And I didn't know if she was going to a vacation or what. I said, okay, you're going to Punta Cana for what? You're going on vacation? Or is this the company that you're with? And she said, no, I want a trip to this vacation. And I said, Boomy, I'm in Dominican Republic right now. She said, no way. I said, I have a house here. I live in Dominican Republic. You're going to be like an hour and a half away from me. I'm driving to you. I'm coming to see you because I need to see what this is about, because it looks so interesting. I'm looking at over 100,000 traders. I'm looking at one of the companies that merged with these three companies, did $2 billion last year. I'm looking at cryptocurrencies that have backed by minerals, gold, silver, oil. And I'm like, oh my God, this is some phenomenal stuff they're doing. And so she accommodated me, said, EB, come down Sunday. We're doing a convention and everybody will be there. And I went there and I met, as soon as I walked in, I hugged Boomy. We talked for about 2-3 minutes. We walked into the conference. Immediately, I met the owner of the company, Joe Martinez, a dynamic guy. His company did over $250 million last year. They're on their way to do $1 billion. And right now, they're one of the #1 companies. They're on momentum right now. They have so many great products that can help people. This is why I'm excited, because I like making money, but also like helping people. And so I met Corey, who's the head trader. He's in the 1% of traders in the world. And his perspective is he wants to help people to be able to obtain funding and show you how to trade to a point where you can pass these different tests and they give you 100,000, 10,000, 400,000, 500,000 of other people's money to trade. And this is what Corey is doing. And so it's some dynamic things they're doing. I can't go into everything. It's just too much, but it's a lot of opportunity here for you guys. And without any further ado, I'm going to bring in my good friend, my dear friend, Booming Moore, who is just trailblazing everywhere she goes. And she brought me into this, and I'm just so excited that she brought me into this. And so with no other further ado, I'm going to let her take the mic from there. Go ahead, Boomy.
Hey, thank you so much, EB. He just gave about a really good 5-minute overview. He said a lot of things, so I don't need to say them again. So I appreciate that. But I love your enthusiasm, and I love that you just made the effort to drive to Punta Cana to see up close and personal, like, okay, what is this that I looked at on social media? It looks good, but I want to really touch and feel the people, see the heart of the owners, and that kind of thing is really important. So as you do what you need to do so I can share my screen, I just want to
Go
talk
right
to
ahead. You should be able to share it now.
I should be able to share. Okay, cool. So let me, all righty, we are going to, there we go. Okay, so first of all, let me greet the family here: Kamal, Michelle, Champagne, Angela, Dwinda. Thank you so much for taking some time out of your schedule to get on here tonight. You know, this is the very first assembly of people that Eric has gotten together. So please do not take this lightly. Those of you who see this and, well, basically, you see, you take action, you really will have first movers advantage. And the way that he's going to build this thing is going to set you all up really good for all the potential that IX has. So let me go ahead and get started and just tell you a little bit about my story. Eric told you how he got started, but I've been in network marketing for years. I actually grew up in the industry, and I tell people I love the industry. If you cut me, I bleed network marketing. I love helping people. I love leadership. I love personal development. And so I've mostly been in between financial and and wellness companies. Last 6 years I was in a wellness company, and I haven't worked a job since 2003. So I've been doing really good full time in the home-based business industry. But let me tell you all what happened last July. And when I told this to Eric, he was like, "Ooh, okay, I won't tell no people this, but this is part of the story." So it's okay, right? I'm just being real with you guys. So last year, when I was with my wellness company I've been with for 6 years, making really good money, guys, they had a merger, and everything that was supposed to happen with the technology and the merger didn't happen. And my really nice, healthy income that I had built up went down 95%. But don't worry, Boomy, don't worry, Boomy. Like, oh, we're going to get our programs, we're going to get it straight and whatever. So I really love the product. I really love helping people to be well. Our health is our greatest wealth, right? So I'm like, okay. But it never got fixed. And it comes a time when you got to pay your $4,000 mortgage, right? So you're like, I got to do something different. But let me tell you what God did. I'm telling you, this is a God thing. So a millionaire friend of mine named Cedric Harris, you may have heard of him. He came calling me one day, and he's the one that shared this opportunity with me with IX Global. Now, if everything had been going good, I was an international leader, big team in South Africa and all about 9 different countries, I wouldn't even have looked at this. But I'm telling you, I was supposed to be here. And the shift that happened, I was praying like, Lord, wait a minute. This is not what I've been confessing. This is not what I've been affirming. What's going on here with this income shift? But God had another plan for real, for real. And so when Cedric said, "Hey, Boomy, I've been looking at something. I vetted this thing. It's crypto. I know you've been helping people with crypto." Because for years I had told people, "Hey, listen, you don't have to marry crypto and network marketing. You could be in a network marketing company and just buy quality coins and make money in crypto, right? You don't have to bring them together." But when I saw this, it was so different. When I saw this, I was like, wow, this is something really real. Crypto backed by real world commodities. And so what happened for me was Cedric told me about it. I got on a Zoom, kind of similar to what you're about to see. And I had one person who I invited to come on with me, another person who had been in the industry. And I said, "Come on, LaRon, watch this webinar with me." So after it was over, LaRon says, "Send me your link. Send me your link." I've made millions of dollars already, $1 million already with nodes, but our nodes weren't backed by real world commodities. Well, I was going to sign up anyway, but I quickly figured out how to sign up. Cedric had to sign up. I had to sign up. LaRon signed up, and listen to this clue. You don't even know this, EB. That night, LaRon and his team put in $50,000 worth of nodes. Now, I didn't even know what a node was. I'd never heard of one. But that's a clue when you look in your back office first night and you see $50,000 worth of sales. So apparently they knew something about this that I didn't know. But I said, okay, I need to find out real quick. And so it's been 10 months now. Today I counted. I was like, wow, last July to now, 10 months. The time goes so fast. But guys, my life has been changed. My life has been changed. So when I share this with you now, I'm going to share with passion. All of it is real for me. And hopefully you see opportunity for yourself. So IX is the real deal. IX is the real deal, legit company here to do 3 things: innovate your life, inspire your life, and make an impact. And I want you all to know what IX stands for. That Joe Martinez, the CEO, came up with. I think you, yourself as an individual. That's what the I stands for. And X is a multiplier, right?
Yes.
So X is you multiplied. This really is about you becoming the best version of yourself in our betterment platform, whether it's financial education, whether it's the best version of yourself in the crypto space, whether it is through personal development, and it should be through that as well. But IX is all about you becoming a better you. So what do we offer? We make sure that people know that we aren't people who are trying to get you into a program and just say, oh, okay, you're going to get rich tomorrow. This is not what this is about. We offer education, hardware, and software. We want to make sure that people do their own research, use this information I give you tonight. Some of you are going to say, okay, E, I'm in with you. I want to get positioned. Some of you may want to look at a couple of other videos, but we want people to be smart. Never borrow money to get involved in any business or market, and never invest money that you can't afford to lose. This is the real financial markets, and we want you to be smart and we want you to be prudent. So we give this disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a grandma who loves crypto. So I'm a crypto loving grandma. That's what I am. So I'm not giving any financial advice. We always tell people, do your own due diligence, but you being on here tonight is you doing your own due diligence. And so, as Eric said, success leaves clues. Now, I want you all to know, as you look at this, to partner with Eric as he launches off, which is going to be, I believe this is going to be his most epic business venture yet. I want you to see the success that this company has had. So it started in 2020. It's a pandemic, baby. In the spring of 2020, IX got started by this guy you see right here, Joe Martinez, who has an awesome heart. And first year, 4.6 million in sales. Second, the first full year, 2021, $22 million in sales. And year 2, over $206 million in sales. And then the company started getting all these awards for business from home and some other entities that award companies such as us. Top 5 compensation plans, top 3 startup company. We actually have the number 1 earner in the whole industry at $1.2 million a month, Viraj Patel. I think there was a lady who just kind of knocked him down.
I'm sorry. How much he make a month?
1.2 million a month, right? Clue, y'all, clue. Through this network, through the network here. I'm not even talking about the trading. He showed me his trading account. I'll tell y'all what it was the other day. I didn't even show you right? But 1.2 million a month, guys, through the network. So there's a lot of mess out here right now in the industry. That's what I call it. There's a lot of programs that are going away that aren't really real businesses. This is a real legit business. I got 5 kids, 5 grandkids. if I'm going to put my time into something, it has to be something with longevity.
That's right.
That I see is going to last. I don't have time to play games and be
That's
company
right.
hopping. That is not me. I got too many expenses. Too many people counting on me. So I told you all when I first learned about this, I didn't know what a node was. They kept talking about nodes. All I knew is they said crypto backed by real world commodities. I'm like, okay, bet I can get with that. I started telling people about it. I had friends in Africa who I knew were losing so much money running after 1%, 2%, 3% a day programs that weren't legit. And so I said, y'all, I got something real, crypto backed by real world commodities. People in Nigeria started signing up, Ghana started signing up, South Africa started signing up. Of course, people in the US first started signing up. And 3 months later, LaRon, who I got into the business, called me and said, hey, did you see your name on the list? I'm like, no, what list? He's like, you won the trip to Barcelona, Spain. And I was like, what? Are you serious? Like, I didn't even realize there was a trip. I was just, y'all, ignorance on fire. And all of you still, I know EB knows about the crypto space even more than I do still, but I was ignorance on fire. Won the trip to Barcelona, got to meet these wonderful people right here. And I said, I'm in the right place. This is home. So Joe Martinez had an article done up on him, and he earned the exclusive as a direct seller to partner with a company called the Debt Box. You're going to be hearing a lot about the Debt Box. So DEBT stands for decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology. This is not the type of debt that you don't want to get into. That has so many people stressed out. It's not that kind of debt. We're talking about decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology. This is the kind of debt that you want all day long. And these guys right here, I think Eric got to, if he didn't get to meet him, he got to.
I met them all. I was, I was working the room.
That boy was working the room. Let me tell you, he was making the connections. He got the pictures to prove it. Got the pictures to prove it. So they have like genius minds. So they started out as hedge fund guys, right? Working with accredited investors. People had net worths of, $200 million and such. Then their family had been doing mining work working with commodities in Africa. So the boys just followed their dad, and they went to Ghana over 15 years ago, and they got into the commodities market. Well, when Bitcoin was $1, a little less than $1, they got involved in the cryptocurrency space. And then they just had the genius idea. And let me ask you all this, use the chat. I know you all know the answer. Was the dollar stronger or weaker when it was backed by gold? Y'all put that in the chat. Y'all know the dollar used to be backed by gold, right? And then Nixon took it off the gold standard. So was it stronger or was it weaker when it had a backing? It says chat disabled. So I know you're probably typing it was stronger. And so they got the idea, what if we actually backed up crypto with real world commodities? Well, that what if actually became a real thing. And now you all, you get to participate in the first project that has actually successfully tokenized real world commodities. One day is going to be a thing. Lots of people are going to be doing it, but I want you to understand that the Debt Box is the first. As you see right here, real asset backed crypto ecosystem. And so these guys, we're talking about oil, gold, natural gas, aluminum, high yielding agriculture. I'll show you some more as real estate. Real estate, that's right. Tokenized real estate. A lot of network marketing companies came knocking at their door because they heard about the product and they wanted to be able to sell these nodes, because these nodes, again, they were being sold to accredited investors. They were being sold to people who had about $250,000 net worth or more, accredited investors. And so they didn't want nothing to do with network marketing. But through a friend, they met Joe, and they had a couple meetings with Joe, and they're like, this guy is real. He wants to help people in emerging markets. He really wants to do something different in this space. Like, you know what? They decided to give Joe the exclusive so that IX Global would be the only company that had the right to market these nodes wholesale around the world. And let me tell you, when my son, I got into this, I told my son about it. And so my son was like buying a natural gas node. And he was like, wait a minute. I see it's $3,200 here for this natural gas node, but why do I got to go through the network marketing part? So he tries to go around and go right to the debt box. And he sees, EB, I didn't even tell you about this, it's $72,000. Oh, he came back real fast.
Oh, it was more money?
Oh, yeah. Because you only get them wholesale through IX Global. People could go straight to the debt box, but they're going to pay the retail price. And so he saw that. Yeah. So we have the exclusive, guys. You have the exclusive to sell these nodes wholesale. So it's really phenomenal. So you're going to hear a lot about the X nodes, about crypto backed by real world commodities and earning digital assets every day. Let me tell you some of the other things that this ecosystem has, because this is a betterment platform. It's about really financial education. And you can almost figure out, like, what is your pull? What is your passion? For me, it was the accumulation of digital assets because of how my father taught me, like, cryptocurrency is a thing. You need good quality coins. And so since 2017, that was in my head. So I was excited about, man, accumulation rules the nation. I want to get all these cryptos and accumulate real solid cryptocurrencies. But then there are other people who say, I want to learn about the financial markets and do trading. I want to make money from e-commerce. I was talking to a guy today. He was like, man, I love selling products online. I made the most money I've ever made from doing that. We've got a whole platform that shows people how to do that as well, blockchain and NFT information. So it was all about helping people to become the best version of themselves, become digital entrepreneurs. So about 2 months ago, IX did something else amazing. Now, they were already in the financial markets, but they said, how can we kind of just make our trading platform the world's best? And they partnered with a company called Driven Trading. This is, man, I'm telling you, this ecosystem.
That's what caught me, was the Driven.
Right. With Driven, these guys are, I mean, I'm really I'm a woman. I feel people, right? And their heart is, we want to really teach you this skill. So whether the market is going up, down, or sideways, no matter what's happening in the economy, you can win. You can prosper. No matter what is happening on the news, you can hear the news, whether it's good or bad, and you know what the markets are going to do, and you know how to pull money out of the markets. There's some traders, trading educators, that they don't give you everything. They don't tell you all the secrets. You got to keep paying more and more money to learn more. None of this here. You are going to love being empowered and getting this education from Driven Trading. So you have an app on your phone. You can enter on the computer, live sessions, come into the rooms. Of course, they've got the academy. So I'm telling you, so IX and Driven have partnered together to really impact people in this industry. So whether it's futures, Forex, stocks, options, even crypto, if you want to, you can learn and be empowered. Sit down at your computer, whether for 5 minutes or an hour, and pull money out of the market. That's a skill nobody can ever take away from you. And there's a 5-day free masterclass that EB can put you onto that you can go through. If you just want to check out that, you're going to fall in love with the traders. So let's get back here to this crypto and the node conversation. So in 2017, my parents were living in Panama, Central America. And my father called me and said, Boomy, I've been studying this Bitcoin thing. I've been studying this cryptocurrency thing. He said, We've got to use this new form of money for our family to be wealthy. He said we miss Google, we miss Microsoft, we missed all the tech stocks, but we were there. We were using the technology, but we didn't take action and make money from it. He said we can't allow this to happen in the crypto space. So I just started buying quality coins like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and maybe a couple of solid altcoins. And so the success formula that we like to share is this: find out where people are going and get there faster. Mm-hmm. And when they get there, have something of real substance and of value to their life to share with them. So where is the world going? The world is going digital. The world is going crypto. Now, I know of all of you connected to EB, you know the world is going to crypto, but there are a lot of people who are still like, is this real? It's just a fad. It ain't going to last. Come on, you guys. When the governments are changing over fiat to digital currency, when big institutions who at one time, like JP Morgan and them, who's saying, oh, no, don't have anything to do with crypto. And now they're having crypto as a part of their portfolio. Like, the handwriting was on the wall. I mean, we're crypto people, so we know this. But what we have to understand is only 4% of the world right now, about 4% has wallets. They say within the next year, maybe 10% of the people in the world will be into crypto. And that's called adoption. So what does that mean? Those of us who are here first with something of substance and tangibility and not hype, crypto that's really backed by something, when the rest of the world comes in who may be a little fearful of crypto, do you think they're going to want their crypto to be backed by something or nothing? They're going to see, wait a minute, oh, crypto can have a backing of oil, gold, natural gas, aluminum, silver, palladium, tokenized real estate. So this is the success formula, and EB has introduced you to this. Now, before now, I kept my crypto separate from network marketing because I just saw people losing money. I saw companies going away. I saw scams and Ponzi's. I was like, ain't nobody got time for that. I saw rug pulls and pump and dumps, and I just couldn't have that in my life. So I never joined any type of network marketing company that had to do with crypto until this one right here. So what we're talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is substance over speculation. We're talking about tangibility over hype. And for me, that makes me feel real good. So let me tell you what a node is, because not everybody knows what a node is. A node is an integral part of the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. It actually verifies transactions on the blockchain. That's its job. And you can kind of liken it to a credit card processor. When you go into a store and you swipe your credit card, well, that credit card processor has to verify the transaction, that you have money in your bank account. And there are people who, from every swipe, get a small amount of rewards, just a couple of maybe pennies, right? Well, look at a node, kind of like a credit card processor. It's verifying these transactions on the blockchain. And because you own a node, guess what happens? You get paid. You get rewards in the form of these digital assets that have real world commodity backing. So if you purchase the natural gas node, well, you're going to receive NatG or natural gas tokens. If you purchase the Grow node, which is backed by high yielding agriculture, you're going to receive the Grow tokens. If you purchase the Blocks node, what is backed by tokenized real estate, you're going to receive the Blocks token. So every day, you don't have to do nothing. Let me go here. Here's step one. This is the passive side of things, guys. All you got to do is purchase a mining license. You sign up with EB today. Then you just decide what node that you want to purchase. And they all have different prices. We'll share with you the prices.
Can I say something, Boomy? The first project they did 100,000%. I think it was black gold.
120. I'm gonna show you
100,000% because they tying all their crypto with a commodity. But go ahead, Boomy.
Yes. So it's real easy to get involved, guys. You purchase the node online. You could use crypto for the most part to purchase your node. Within 48 hours, it will start mining. So you're going to start seeing in your own wallet these rewards, these digital assets accumulating.
Can I ask you a question? Is it money
Sure.
going into a company's wallet or is it going into your personal wallet?
So the first, as it comes in, it goes into what we call the piggy bank, right? Which is attached to your own wallet. So anytime you click withdraw, it goes right into your wallet, protected with your 12-word seed phrase.
That's what I wanted you to tell them.
Yeah. So you're going to start earning, look at this, earn rewards daily through the mining process. Just watch them roll in on the reward section. So that's what he wanted you to know. It's going to come into the reward section. And step 3 is this: withdraw your rewards and redeem them for their value for other tokens, additional licenses, or whatever else you want. 100% liquid, guys. So you can take this out whenever you want. Now, I'm going to show you why you want to wait for the appreciation, but we actually have people in like India who may be getting $10 a day, and that means something to them, and they're taking it out, every day. So people always want to know, is it liquid? Can I get to my money? Absolutely, you can.
And I thank you, Boomy, because you showed me your process. You withdraw about $900. And the beauty about it, you guys, this is connected to PancakeSwap, and you can just decentralize your transactions and you can transact all these different coins on PancakeSwap. I did my due diligence. All these coins are on the Binance Smart Chain. But go ahead, Boomy.
So I'm going to show this video that Det puts together to really give you a good, really short overview on this ecosystem. Make sure you can hear this when I play it.
Okay. You got to...
Blockchain is redefining how we operate as a society, from supply chain to payment solutions. But the multi-step, profound essence of the technology also creates conditions that add confusion to the cryptosphere, sometimes feeling like opportunities are reserved for the upper elite. Revolution occurs when the physical and digital converge at a single point, where a whirlwind of ideas demolishes old concepts and builds something new amidst the ruins. Introducing the decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology known as the DEPT ecosystem. DEPT is a vertically integrated, all-inclusive and home-based solution to blockchain complexities. All of the projects are unique in that each one is supported by or linked to a specific sector in the commodities market. Moreover, the collision of crypto and precious natural resources have generated a token that binds the entire system together. This is where crypto meets commodities. The DEPT token is the central support and utility token for the DEPT ecosystem. It features a growing list of token projects that will boast swap pairing with the DEPT token. Other ecosystem projects are deflationary, with transfer fees to support the network, discouraging frequent trading. Because of this, ecosystem token holders will be encouraged to transfer their project token value to the DEPT token before transferring and using it for trading and liquidity. Given its central role on the platform, the DEPT token will generate increased demand as more and more projects enter the ecosystem and projects mature. At its core, the DEPT ecosystem collectively gathers all sectors in the commodities market. Black Gold, or BGLD, is a revolutionary blockchain project based on the physical production and sale of crude oil. Natural Gas, or NATG, is an innovative blockchain project designed to streamline efficiencies in the world of exploration and is working to enhance the physical production and sale of natural gas. Grow's groundbreaking technology fosters participation in the growing industry of high-yield agricultural products. Digital linked metals, gold, silver, platinum, palladium, use cutting-edge technology to locate and extract rare precious earth metals. Along with our partners, both foreign and domestic, we ensure every metal token is linked with its physical counterpart. With many more projects on the horizon, the main goal of the DEPT ecosystem is to present complex commodities markets to you in a way that is easy to both understand and participate in, rewarding you for your support. The DEPT ecosystem is where crypto meets commodities. We are committed to projects that empower you, influence history, discover unexplored territory, Shift perceptions with thedebtbox.com.
So I love that video. Did you have a comment that you wanted to make about it?
Yeah,
Eric?
that was very powerful because, like you said, I'm a crypto guy. I've studied crypto for quite a few years. My team is very prolific when it comes to, and very knowledgeable when it comes to crypto. But we're talking about mainstream. A lot of people, you know, this is something like Abumi said. These cryptos are all connected to a commodity, whether it be gold, whether it be oil, whether it be real estate. And for the mainstream, that's going to be very attractive to them because there's so many, I want to say the curse word on here because we live, you know what I mean? Sugar, honey, iced tea coins out there, and meme coins that have no value, just a name. And so first we get them in the cryptocurrency world by attaching them to a real crypto with a real backed commodity or mineral. From there, they can learn the other cryptos. Like Boomy told you, she got a bunch of cryptos, but these cryptos are attached directly to a specific mineral. You just heard about the black gold right there, which is oil. That project did 100,000%. Now that means every dollar you invested, you made $100,000. That's crazy. But go right ahead.
Created over 300 millionaires. Like cashed out millionaires. We're like, dang, why did I not hear about that one at the beginning, right? But you definitely still we'll show you how to get some of those black gold tokens still. So
they still got black gold tokens available?
Yeah, and they can get the micro nodes. They're black gold micro nodes. I'll let them know what that is when we get
now
to
with a node. If I'm correct, you're passively making income every day. Well, not income, but you're earning coins every day.
Yes, you're accumulating you're growing your digital asset portfolio. I'm gonna show you right here. So this is what the interface looks like on the computer when you go into your wallet. So this is a screenshot of their natural gas information.
I don't see anything. It's black.
You can't see.
Oh, no, I see it. I see. Okay, right there. Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you'll see it's showing you in this current cycle, like for this day at this minute, how many tokens have you earned? And so you see right here, 1,300. I think natural gas is doing maybe about 13,000 a day, something like that. How many did you mine last cycles? Well, this person bought 10 natural gas nodes. So because they own 10, and guys, there are people who, that's what people do. They buy multiple nodes. So they earned 168,000 natural gas tokens. So you see them like the ticker, the clock, as they come in, you'll see that number growing. So one thing we do, we don't make any promises of what anything is worth or what it's going to be in a year or 6 months. We don't know. This is a financial market. But what I do know is this: you're going to have more tokens tomorrow than you do today, because 24 hours a day, your node is performing the transactions on the blockchain. So every token has a value, right? Just like Bitcoin has a value, Ethereum has a value, your NatG, your black gold, your aluminum has a value. So right here it says 0.00056. This person has 674,000 tokens. So at this market value, that's $371. But we make sure people understand this. And I know you all do, but when I'm talking to a lot of people who are new in crypto, accumulation rules the nation. This number right here is what you want to focus on, because we know the markets move up and down. This number is going to change what is worth per day based on buyers and sellers and supply and demand. But it's like, oh man, don't you want more and more Bitcoin every day? If you're a Bitcoin lover, you wish you had gotten into Bitcoin mining in the early days. That's what this is here. You just want to grow your digital assets more and more every day. So you want to have a diversified portfolio of digital assets. So I've got black gold coming in, I've got NatG coming in, I've got aluminum, I've got Explorer, I've got blocks, I've got Bev. All of these are different nodes. And so let me go over some of the projects. So as as EB was saying, black gold. This is our proof of concept. This is our proof of concept project. As he said, it actually did 120,000%, created 300 millionaires, cashed out liquid with more seven-figure earners in who still say, I don't want to cash out, I just want to leave it in my wallet. So again, real project, guys. We got 17 new wells online, hundreds of wells in process. We were awarded the very first onshore drilling contract by the country of Ghana, where we do most of the work out of the country. So I'm going to play this video. This is, I think this is in Nebraska. We like to take the leaders from the company and people from the company out to these projects so they can lay their eyes on and vet it is real. It's not just somebody on a conference call telling you, oh yeah, our projects are backed by oil. No, we
Can I ask you a question? Have you ever been
Sure.
to any facility of this company?
Yes, I have. I've got a picture I'm gonna show you when I get to that.
Great.
Yeah.
I know you have. I'm just letting them know.
Okay. Listen to this.
So this is the largest oil drill that you can buy. These are the same ones that Exxon and the big oil giants are using to drill down. And it runs 24 hours, has 18 people, 12-hour shifts, they're rotating. And I don't know if you can see it yet, but right on the side there, you can see the black gold BGLD, baby. And this is just one of the projects that is backed, or that is the crypto project that's backed by real world commodities. It's just incredible to see.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I just, as he said, just one of the projects that is incredible to see. So there's a project called the Explorer, XPLR. This project actually is responsible for really the running of the whole ecosystem. We're the first crypto company to have its own satellite in space. So what this scan technology does, it scans the earth, and everything on the periodic table has a frequency, right? It can pick up the frequency of the precious metal, of the commodity, and it can tell within just a few feet where to dig. So
And I got a video on that. It's 2 minutes, only 2 minutes. I'll send it to everybody on this call where they can actually see the technology.
Yeah, see the gold concessions. I think there's a 3D rendering of the gold, so it knows where to drill for the oil, the gold, the natural gas, the water. Guys, this is what I mean. This is helping to save the environment, because a lot of times the Chinese companies go into Ghana and they do what's called strip mining. They can't pinpoint so closely where the commodity is, and guess what they do? They dig dry wells. They dig 92% of the wells come up dry. They displace these villages. They don't pay them what they should be paying them in order for them to move off their land, and they're not doing right by the people. This company does right by the people. We're not displacing whole villages like that. And in fact, we're providing jobs. I'm gonna show you a video about that. But here we talk to you about the black gold, natural gas. This year, bringing on 100 new oil and gas partners. I talked to Jason Anderson, one of the Debt Box guys, a couple months ago. He was like, Nat G, people just need to accumulate. Hold on. This is a behemoth of a project. So digitally linked gold and grow. I'm about to show you a video on the grow. And aluminum, there's enough aluminum in those mines. It's going to take 200 years for them to get it out. Guys, this is what you all are a part of, something real and of substance. And it's such a blessing. I just feel so truly blessed that I found out about this when I did, and now we get to be a part of the very first project in the world with crypto actually backed by real world commodities. So this is Travis. Travis is responsible for bringing this to the US back last early summer. EB got to meet him. This is him walking through the grow fields in Ghana. I think it was last October. They took maybe 30 guys to Ghana so they could go to the gold mines and the aluminum mines, and they met with the village chiefs. Like, they loved the debt box there. They gave them 25,000 more acres of land. So, you know, they're doing right by the people. So listen to this.
So we are here in Tamale, and we are out in the farmland, and this is the land that debt supports with our grow token.
Correct.
So how does debt directly support these different farmers? How does that tie together?
So right now, this is equivalent to about 25,000 acres of property. They have capped out. They are the only organically certified farms in all of Ghana. So the export for soy and sunflower seeds and some of the other crops, they can start expanding through, but they don't have the property to do so. So Grow will come in and help with infrastructure. Grow will come in and purchase another 10,000 acres of property here and bring in more heavy equipment and build at least 3 more processing facilities for that 10,000 acres. That will allow them to basically put on more workers and increase the revenues coming through. Those more revenues, we get more royalties for it. Those royalties then go to the co-op, and we basically get paid from the co-op.
One of the things that I've been the most fascinated about is, you know, we talk about debt. Debt stands for decentralized, eco-friendly blockchain technology. And I don't think that we understand the E part of how much they're doing environmentally here in Africa. I mean, you guys are rooted here.
Very much.
And truly making a difference in these communities. I don't think that people realize that by buying a grow license or buying many of our Explorer licenses or any of the projects, they really are supporting Africa and the communities and the people through employment, thousands of jobs.
Tens of thousands.
Tens of thousands.
Yes, our goal is for the year of 2023 is it will actually support 10,000 jobs alone here in Ghana. That's going to be not only for the Grow, that's about 3,500 jobs, but for silver and gold, it's about another 3,000 jobs, and the rest of it will basically be going into the aluminum and the oil and gas sector here. But 10,000 jobs total will be gold. I believe we'll exceed that probably by June or July at the current pace. But there's always opportunities to expand here in Africa. It's one of the richest countries still in the world, and there's so much opportunity here, not only to expand debt box, but also expand the way people live and giving back.
It's beautiful. Show you around here real quickly. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Give you just a tour of where we are at.
Give us a quick 10 seconds of what we're
Beautiful,
looking at.
beautiful.
Yeah, guys. So real projects, and Eric was making fun saying, hey, have you been out to any of the sites? Well, little old me got to go to Mississippi about, when was it? Just last month in April. So we have a node called Bev. It's backed by the $1.8 trillion beverage industry. And this is me right here. We were at the oldest brewery in Mississippi. Well, every single, let me see, let me show you.
See, I saw you on a video. That's why I said
Yeah.
that.
Trick here is it's not so much, it's about
These are real
Every single
projects.
bottle that comes off of this assembly line is 5 cents in royalties for us.
Wow.
So we just like to show you just being there, I'm like, wow. They taught us and
You know
showed us
what?
about
I want to share with
beer,
them.
water. Yeah, go ahead.
I want to share with them. I was sitting in this convention watching Grow Coin, which is marijuana. And I told Boomy, I said, who would have thought 20 years ago we'd be sitting here talking about making money as networkers on a coin that's backed by marijuana?
Yeah, you got that. Now it ain't just the weed, y'all. It's medicinal, right? Most of it is medicinal, if that matters to you. But it's also like the soybean and cocoa and some of
So the Grow Coin is all of that. It's not just the marijuana. Okay.
No,
okay.
no, it's not just that. Yes, it's all of that. High yielding agriculture crops. So the grow fields that they were just walking through, those were the actual fields whether they that are supporting that token. Yep. As well as the marijuana. And we got to see, y'all can see that video. I mean,
Go ahead,
the process is extensive. So anyway, we just like to vet it and show y'all we got some great things going on. So each project, the prices for each node is different. Now this says sold out. So I'm gonna show you how you can still accumulate these tokens, but these full licenses for the black gold, for the natural gas, the debt token, and the grow token have been sold out. Okay. Now they start at one price, and the price as they sell out changes. Sometimes they start high and go lower. That's what they do now. They used to start low and go higher, but you just find out for that day during that time, what is it? What's the cost? So like right now, Bev is $3,500. Blocks is still $2,000. What's the other one?
ELG, yeah, 2000.
ELG is $2,000. Every node has a direct bonus tied to it. So those of you who are in the network marketing side, you see here where it says direct sales bonus. So every time somebody buys a node, and people buy nodes over and over again. EB was on a call where Eric Garrison was on there. He has 685 nodes, y'all.
Whew, somebody made a killing on him.
So what they do is these nodes mine perpetually. Over 10 years, you're going to be receiving rewards every single day for as long as the projects last, and they're slated to last for decades, but at least 10, 11 years, you're going to be receiving these nodes, the digital assets. So people pay, whether they pay $2,000 or whether some people bought this debt node at $15,000. Shoot, they think, what a steal. I'm going to be accumulating these tokens for a decade, and you can sell them whenever you want to, take them out and use them, redeem them, turn them back to cash. So these are just some examples of, you look in your back office and you just see which ones that you want.
And that 15,000 sounds like a lot to some people, but with people that have money, they're looking for projects like this. They're looking for something that they can put their finger on and know that it's solid.
Oh yeah. Well, let me tell you, the same people who said, I don't have $85 for detox tea, spend $10,000 on nodes. Literally, that's what I found. When people understand these projects, when they see, and they may need to watch a video, get a little bit of understanding. I mean, a person will spend money, get $10,000 worth of nodes, and they understand they need to accumulate more, and they're like, oh, but I want this one. They'll come back, spend another $15,000. They come back and may spend another $3,000. So, because it's all about having a diversified portfolio. It's not like, oh, I got me an aluminum. Okay, I'm good. No, it's like, okay, I want Explorer tokens. I want the Bev nodes. I want the one backed by real estate. I want the ones backed by, so people just continue to purchase. Now, just recently launched, and the CEO really has a heart for emerging markets. There's something now called micro nodes, because like some people on my Nigeria team could afford it, the full license, but most they need to start lower. So the emerging markets, this is good for them. Micro nodes. So a person with a micro node is still perpetual, meaning they're still going to earn rewards for decades, right? However, they're going to get 1% of the token output of a full license. So for example, natural gas, let's say, is giving out 13,000 tokens a day. Aluminum is giving out, I think, about 200. And Grow gives out about 6. So different ones have a different token count, right? Depending on how many people have purchased it and the price that is at. You're going to get 1% of the token count. So what's 1% of 13,000? 130, right? So you'd be getting, if you just had one micro, you'd be getting 130 of those tokens a day. Where if I had a full license, I'd be getting 13,000 a day. But this allows a person who doesn't have much money to get in and start wealth building in the digital asset space. And we have to really have a heart for people and show people like digital assets are a thing. just like with real estate, you're buying that asset and you're waiting for the appreciation of the value for it to go up and then you sell. Same thing here. But you're not buying the assets, you're buying the node. The digital assets are being given to you. And then as the project develops and the tokenomics set in and the value starts to go up, then you sell it when the profit is at a point where it makes you happy. So micros right now are sold in blocks of a minimum of 3. So if you buy 3 micros, which, I mean, anybody in the US really should buy more than 3, but that's $150. You got 3% of the token output, but you can buy 10 of them if you want to. You can buy 5 of them if you want to. So understand that in a regular node, those nodes turn into NFTs, but the micro nodes you see right here where it says it's affordable price, you earn your tokens daily, the perpetual license never expires, there's no hosting fees, 1% mining reward output, micro licenses do not convert to NFTs. And right here it says maximum is 10 per person. I think they might have lifted that. But the goal is, if you don't have thousands of dollars to get started, get in where you fit in and keep buying micros until you get up to that 100% token output.
So I got a question. So a full license will eventually turn into an NFT?
Yes.
That's more money, more money, more money.
Right. I've met a guy on the boat when we were in the DR. He found on OpenSea somebody, he said it didn't know what they had, sold a black gold NFT. He got it for $3,000 because there you see some people selling it for 6 figures. He got it for $3,000, but it's an NFT. It's yours. You can sell it for whatever you want to. Okay. So anything else you want to say about the micro nodes? The point is just, it allows people to get in where they fit in and they can get.
No, I'm okay. A lot of the questions I asked you, you know, I studied it already, but I just wanted the team to understand what's going on. Because it's a lot of information here, you guys. Like, it's so much more. She's going over just one aspect of the business. And I've been watching some of the money that people making. And I know I have team members that are dynamic, what I want to say, networkers that I know can do tremendous in this industry right here. This company giving out 73% of the income it's making back to the networkers. So the income here is crazy.
Yeah, let me go to this part, that part. This just shows people how, if they had the black gold nodes, how starting from January 2nd at the value is 1,300. By March 13th, it was 19,000. So that just shows you that track record. You're going to have an app on your phone. You'll download it from your Play Store, so you can get online on your computer, or you can go through your app on your phone. You'll see all of your digital assets right there. You can send, receive, swap, do it all right there. We're on the Binance Smart Chain. They've got a debit card coming out real soon. It's being tested in other international markets. That's going to make it easier to move throughout the crypto space. So lots of great things going on there. The debt token is on about 6 different exchanges, soon to be Binance. So they want more and more people to kind of get the chatter going about the debt token and do some things on, well, I know you saw that email. You can send it to them later, just about going to Twitter and whatever, because to get on Binance, they just want to see that you really have a following. So we're going to be on Binance hopefully later this year. And let's get to the nitty gritty, the part that I love, because I love sharing with people. So again, I don't get real deep into the tokenomics. All I know is I got crypto that's backed by something. I'm excited. People love that. People love passive, whether they're sleeping on the beach, at work. They just see they're getting more and more crypto every day, totally passively, whether they tell anybody or not. But if you decide to tell people, there's a whole bunch of money. Guys, it only took me, I think Within 3 months, I was a little over 7,000. By the time I was at 5 months, I was over $20,000 a month. Over
Damn.
$20,000 a month. But my goal, which I've written out, Viraj right here really inspired me, because when I saw him last October, he was at 857,000 a month. But before the nodes, listen to this, y'all, just with the compensation plan, before IX got the nodes about a year ago, he was making 500,000 a month just from the memberships, just with what they had in the memberships and teaching people about, had a level of trading before they partnered with Driven. So the company was great just with that. When the nodes came, this boy went from 500,000 to 1.2 million a month. And let me tell you, Viraj is so humble. I got to be with him on a Zoom. He gave me his number when I met him, and I'm like, okay, tell me some of the things you instituted with your team. So get that kind of duplication going. So this was us in Spain. I told you I won the trip last October, and that was just phenomenal. It's a great family. The feeling is just so right. Really just want to help people to improve their lives. So all you got to do is decide what membership level you want to be at. Do the 175 for premium. It gives you everything. It's the best one. Driven trading is included. And if you get 3, yours is free. I'm going to show you that. So how do you make that 175 go away if you want to? Just refer 3 other people. There's so many people now who are coming to me because they want to learn about trading. Get 3 people who you refer to that. And guess what? Your 175 goes away because you're making it in the compensation plan. They can take it right out of your wallet. So these are the memberships that you can choose to start with. As networkers, we know what you do duplicates. So you really want to start with the premium, and that is the best. Now, 4 different ways you get paid. Okay. Oh, I didn't update my chart. Okay. 4 different ways you get paid. Just know that every single membership has a direct bonus. So every single month that somebody pays their membership, you're going to get paid a direct bonus, and you're going to get volume as well. Every single node that someone purchases has a direct bonus payout. It may be $100, it may be $200, could be $500, just depending on the cost of the node. And every single node has volume attached to it as well. So Joe wanted to make sure people got their money back quickly. How do you do that? Get 3 and yours is free. You refer 3 people and it gives you $100 bonus plus your direct bonus. You've gotten back all your money. So at the premium package, I think we get $25. So 25, 25, 25, that's $75 plus $100 bonus because you got your 3. So now you got your 175 back. And that's what people want to know. How soon can I get into, break even and then get into profit? Okay. Now, and also remember, if you want to trade, the trading program that we have here, it used to cost, when Driven wasn't with us, $2,000 to get started and $200 a month. Now the $2,000 has been taken away, thanks to Joe, and it's just $175, gets you everything. Guys, this is a lot of value here. So this is pretty sweet. We have what's called a rank bonuses. So every time you hit a rank, and it's just based on your volume, this is a weekly rank bonus. So it starts at $87.50 for just a small amount of volume you need to do. And that's about $500 a month. But look at here. Then you do a little bit more, $200, $500. When I went to Barcelona after 3 months in the company, I was at the $1,000 a week in this one way of getting paid. Got fired up in Barcelona, came back, and about, 3 months later or so, I was global influencer, very first female in the United States to reach that rank. First and only as of now. So ladies, what was it, Michelle and was it Angel? I need more women. We need more women. It's so wide open for us. There's so much money to be made. This is $2,000 every single week just because you reach this rank.
Every week?
Every week. That's $100,000 a year. Just in that one way of getting paid. and then the team commission. So remember, every single product has volume. And on your computer dashboard, you'll see the volume in each leg, and you get paid 10 to 20% of your week leg volume every single week. So the compensation plan is simple, but it's powerful. As EB said, it pays out over 73% on every dollar that comes in. So not off of the profit, but it pays it off of the revenue. That's a big deal. That's a difference. So 73% comes back to us. So with just those 4 ways of getting paid, you got Viraj at 1.2 million a month. You got me at over 20,000 a month. You got Travis in just 3 months. He was at like 250,000 a month. My sponsors at 65,000 a month. I'm just saying, there's a lot of money here.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, there is a whole lot of money here. For all my women, this is Joe's wife. She's so sweet. She knows she's a great businesswoman. So she'll inspire you as well. Look at the podcast so you can see Joe and his wife talking, and you can see their stories. So there's some really good podcasts on YouTube that really give you some great insight to the company. So guys, that's it. I need you just to tell EB this. Let me say this before I want you to text him something. I feel like this. Wealth building should be important to us. The sooner that we start acquiring wealth, and the sooner that we will have this money to be able to enjoy with our families and just do the things we really love doing, fire our bosses. I haven't worked a job since 2003, but I talked to a lot of people who are like, man, I don't have a life. I go to work and I come home and I eat dinner, and I may have to work overtime, and I get a little bit of sleep, and I got to wake up and start all over again. Like, I need to get free. This is a platform that will give a person a skill and help them to get free. This is a platform that will help people over time to build wealth through crypto-backed digital assets. For people who are networkers, y'all, we can hit this thing and crush this thing and make this money big time. Like this week, you can get a nice check. Viraj, his first month in the business, he made $13,000. You know why he said he did that? He said because he had to. Because he was with a company that failed him. He was making between $10,000 and $13,000 a month, taking care of his parents. And when that company decided they didn't want to be in India anymore, his income stopped. Right. And Joe started this company, and he said, I gotta make $13,000. So he went to work because he had to take care of his parents. So listen, guys, trust EB, trust. I've been here 10 months and I just went over this, and I'm telling you, it's the greatest thing that I've seen. And I want you to think about who wins when you win. This is something to win with. Text EB a 1 if you say, look, I'm ready to be in it to win it with you. I want the money passively. I want the money from the network as well. Hey, let's build this thing. You're a 2 if you say, well, I don't know how big I want to do it, but it sounds good. I love to get position. You know, I'm part of the team. I'm rolling with you. A 3 is a person who just wants to keep it passive, and that's fine. There are a lot of people who join you say, I'm not trying to do no network marketing, but I want some nodes. I got a guy who spent $40,000 on nodes and brought in 1 person, and he is real happy. So, you know, you let people get in where they fit in. So with that, EB, thank you. I'm excited about this dynamic team that you're going to launch off, and I'll turn it back to you.
Thank you, Miss Boomy Moore. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Every time you talk, I get little chills because, you know, I just love to see women doing the dynamic things that they do in the way that they do it. But I'm just going to share this and we're going to close out. Okay. Thanks everybody for coming to the call. And I want to say this. A lot of people might be saying, well, EB, why are you choosing this? I see so much value here. Boomy only covered one aspect of this business. Remember, she talked about the e-commerce, she talked about Driven, but when I saw Driven, they have some of the top traders in the world holding your hand. They have live trading every day. A lot of people want to learn how to trade. And if you learn those patterns, like she said, there's a skill set. Once you learn that skill set, nobody can take that from you. And you can trade 2-3 days a week and make literally a lot of money. I saw Corey do 18,000 in one day. But again, he's in the top 1%. But could you imagine if you can just do 2 or 3% every day, 3 days a week? Do you know how that adds up over the years of compounding? So this is why I saw this. I was like, oh my God, their training is impeccable. They have some training where you guys can actually, they got an app, right, with Driven, where you can actually see the trade that the professionals are making, hit one button and you're in that trade. Wow. So you can use their expertise until you learn your own, what they call strategy. They teach certain strategies. Now, I'm going to close out on this. When I met Corey, we had just came out of that convention. It was from 8 o'clock in the morning to 8 o'clock that night. And I watched Corey when he came out of the meeting. Corey is a guy who used to trade for multi-millionaires. And he said he got tired of making millionaires, more millions. And so he offered his courses to the little guys. How do you not like a guy like that? I've always been an underdog type of guy. I like the underdogs. I've always been an underdog type of guy. If you see pictures of me when I was 6, 7 years old, I was always Zorro every year for Halloween, not understanding at a young age that Zorro is an underdog type of guy. So that's who I am. But again, Corey came out of the meeting. There's about 3 or 4 other people that grabbed him before we did, and they talked to him. They did videos. These are YouTube influencers, and he gave them everything. He talked to them. He was literally sweating profusely by the time he got to me. Jeff's on the call. Welcome, Jeff, and Nabumi. And he was, I mean, just sweating profusely. He must have been talking 3 or 4 hours after this 12-hour meeting to other people. When he got to us, he spoke to us like we were the first people he spoke to. And I felt so bad. I ran and got him some napkins to wipe his face. His wife is sitting there waiting, and he's giving us all the rundown on how trading really works. And I was like, oh my God, I was so impressed with his passion for the people, to teach people, you know, because he doesn't have to teach nobody. This guy can make 18,000 in a day. So his passion, I was like, oh my God, I'm on the right team. Boomy Moore has an individual on her team. She's a trader. She's been trading 5 years. And she told me, she said, EB, I done spent thousands of dollars for trading. And this by far is the best trading courses I've ever seen. And that's what she told me. And then Corey also told me he wants to get you guys to be able to trade to where you can go, and he'll help you pass these different tests where there's companies that'll give you 50,000, 100,000, 600,000 to trade. There's a lot of companies that do that, but you have to have the skill set to do that. So again, a lot of you guys might not be interested in trading. I don't know, but there are thousands of people in the world that want to learn how to trade. And I saw value in these products because they're educational products. And again, you guys are networkers. You guys are in the cryptocurrency space. A lot of you guys are on my team are networkers. They have some top-notch products here. And let's say, for instance, #1 product is you. I told Ms. Boomy Moore the other day, I'm back into network marketing because I've always been networking. I've never stopped networking. I was networking my own products, but I miss the camaraderie. I miss the group trainings. I miss the motivation of individuals motivating each other, inspiring each other, because we live in such a negative world. Everybody has these limits on their mind of what they can't do. And so when you're in a group of people who all are aspiring, who are all motivating each other, who are all pushing each other and setting goals, that's how you become successful. So with that, anybody that is interested, get with me later. I want to thank Ms. Boomy. She did such a wonderful job.
Jeff wanted to give a quick testimony.
I'm sorry. I got a testimony here. Mr. Jeff, I just met Jeff at the convention. He's a dynamic guy. I love him. I told Boomy, I like this guy. Hey, Jeff, what's going on? Could you give us a little testimony here? Are you available, Jeff? I don't know if he, oh, there he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we hear you, Jeff. Go right ahead.
Awesome, man. What's going on? What's going on? So, yeah, I'm super excited, man. I'm super excited because for those who may not know, you guys are in a very powerful position because normally this is not normally available for the average Joe Schmo. I've been able to get in here and see some magical things happen, and I keep it simple. The fact that I own crypto backed by commodities allows me now to do what? Understand the market on a higher level, because now I've never been able to I've never been able to have any that's backed by anything, right? Dollars isn't backed by anything. I mean, the gold that I have is cool, and silver that I have is cool, but this is where the future is going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Crypto backed by commodities, right? Meaning the projects that we make money off of, they go into the token, and the token gives value, right? Because now these projects is backed by the token, meaning the money that comes off these projects goes into the token. Matter of fact, let me turn my camera on real quick. Because I invested in, or because I own a no-alcohol beverage, I now consume a beverage that I make money from. So we earn coins every single day, no matter what goes on. Whether we sleep or wake up, right now we're earning coins. And I bought a beverage license, and this beverage right here is off of one of the projects that we get paid off of every time this bottle is produced. This is sparkling water. This is rich man's water. Every time I drink this or a bottle is consumed, another bottle has to be created. And guess what? That profit goes into the token of beverage. Now imagine one day you'll be able to buy a pack of these good old Richard spring waters with Bev tokens, right? Now people are like, oh, I can buy it with Bev tokens with our real estate project. Now imagine we fund real estate projects. We fund hotels. Now imagine we had this hotel that we funded, and now we're saying, now that we help you fund your hotel, now you can actually accept block tokens at your hotel. So now when I'm checking in, I'm saying, how do I have to pay? I'll pay with block.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now our block token is valuable because now I'm able to check in with my currency. Okay, this is major, guys. This is major. On top of the other currency they accept block tokens. And this is what's so powerful when you have projects that's backed by commodities, because these commodities are something that people are consuming and using, and we now benefit from the consumption of people over and over and over again. The oil, it's all consumption it's all going to be consumed by, whether cars go electric, the machinery is not going to go without oil, right? Big machinery that need to mill the crops is not going to go without oil. So we're going to continue to make money off of things that's a necessity. We're making money off of things that people need, and this is what's so powerful about these projects. So I'm excited to be in the game before everybody knows about it. And I mean, there's nothing else for me to say but to get in. You ain't gotta know it all to get it all. You don't have to know it all to get it all. That's what I will say.
And to say that he recently made influencer, so he's at that $1,000 a week. So that's the testimony I wanted him to share.
That's testimony. I'm sorry. That testimony is so. Let me tell you about the testimony. I'm sorry. That comes every week, y'all. Like, I just think about somebody going to work. Like I like $2,000 a week. Somebody like, oh yeah, like this is coming every week, y'all. And this is powerful. So I can't wait till you guys get to the point where you got just one way of pay coming in every week. Like somebody told me that's like when you had 1,000 a week, that's a real business. That's 4,000
how long did that
a month,
take you,
right?
Jeff? How long did that take you?
So from February to like I want to say like you made 2 or 3 months. 2 or 3 months? Yeah. Yep. So and like I said, I just started really promoting it. So a long story about mine. I just kind of came in and just kind of seeing what everything is out. I was just seeing how everything was going. But what I saw was duplication. And I never saw duplication as fast as I saw here. The product is so good that people don't even care about the comp plan. I didn't know about the comp plan until I started making money in the comp plan. That's how powerful these products are. So it's the first time I've been in a company where they're not asking me, so how does the comp plan work? They're asking me how can I get access to these nodes so I can mine some coins every day. I'm serious. That's when I knew I had something. Right? I said, oh wait, y'all didn't ask about the comp plan, how it works? You're like, no, I get my hand on these nodes. And the new nodes we got that's producing Bitcoin for us. I mean, guys, this is not one of those things you want to play with.
So you said they was more interested in the product than they were the compensation. So more people wanted the product.
I have videos documented where I never went over the comp plan.
Damn.
He was like, yeah, where do I get started? They want beverage. They want block. They want crude oil. They want natural gas because they know what these projects are doing for a lifetime.
Right.
Right. We got projects that's going to be here for long after we go on these projects. That's still going to be mined out the ground. That our nodes are going to be benefiting from ourselves on down. Our legacy is going to be benefiting from our decisions we make today.
That's powerful, Jeff. Thank you for your testimony. Again, you guys, you got something unique here. All these coins are pegged and tethered with a mineral. That's powerful. Now, when I said you are the product, what I want to train my team members, I want you to focus on you. I want you to use this company to brand yourself. You know, I want you guys to use this to make yourself a brand. Okay, you can use this company to brand yourself. Puff Daddy did it with Bad Boy. And everybody, when Puff Daddy was in the videos, we didn't understand what he was doing. He was branding himself. So when he launched Sean John, everybody knew Puff Daddy. So Puff Daddy, everybody was annoyed with him in everybody's videos when he first started Bad Boy, but Puff Daddy was smart. Puff Daddy was using that as a vaccinatic tool to brand himself. So I want my team to learn from this networking company how to use these products, which are valuable products, how to make money and at the same time help people and at the same time brand yourself. Okay, this is very powerful what you can do. And so at the same time, they have so much content. Like Jeff said, duplication. All he had to do is duplicate what Boomy's doing. All he had to do is duplicate what Cetric's doing. All he had to do is duplicate what other people, Travis, are doing. I'm seeing it now. They have so much content. It's not even funny. I'm a content creator. So when I see all the content they have, all I got to do is start sharing videos. And EB about to blow up. Believe me, they got a lot of content. A lot of different videos at these sites. They got a lot of programmers talking. They got a lot of networkers talking. They got a lot of people visiting these sites. They got real testimonies. They have a lot of governments and different companies merging with them. They got real numbers. $250 million IX made. $2 billion debt didn't already made. They got real data that we can use to get people in. It's not going to be hard as you think. I'm learning from Miss Boomy. She's training me how to duplicate what she did. She called VJ, and I made sure I got a bunch of pictures with VJ. I've been in 3 companies with him and never met him. VJ making $1.2 million a month. And when he touched my muscle, he's like, damn. Because you know, he works out, he's a workout guy. And he grabbed my muscle. I was like, dang, man, I'm a little uncomfortable with guys grabbing my muscle. You know, a girl can grab my muscle, but I ain't too comfortable with guys grabbing my muscle. But anyway, I understood where he was coming from because he's a gym guy. He making $1.2 million a month. How many $100,000 people do he have on his team, Doomy? Because he came with about 20 different Indians. He's got like a couple people making 100,000.
No, not more than a couple. 100,000 a month.
How much?
I can't remember the numbers. Hundreds of them making 100,000 a month.
Damn.
Yeah.
And when he came, like Jeff said, he had 20 Indians with him, and they were like they were networking with him, but they was treating him like they were his bodyguards. Am I lying, Jeff? It's so much money to be made here, you guys. And at the same time, we can learn these products. All we got to do is duplicate. We create systems and we follow the leader. And we just duplication is simplification. It's simple to duplicate. That's what we're going to do. We're just going to pass out videos and show people what it is. Let them do their own due diligence. When Boomy brought me in, I went in, started doing my research, EB. I'm studying all this stuff. And I came back up for air and said, Boomy, you know what? I'm wasting my time. I need to just go ahead and be ignorance on fire. But I did need to know how money was being made. I needed to know how certain people have different interests. Like when she first showed me the debt, I wasn't interested. Then when I saw the Forex training, it made me research, go back to the other stuff. And I was like, oh my God, this debt is something else too. So like I'm saying, there's several offers here. They got the e-commerce thing there. They got different offers, but I like the debt and I like the driven. I like the cryptocurrency part of it. And so and the networking marketing is phenomenal. But again, like I said, there's so much content and the training. I was on a training call the other day. Oh my God. I found out so much stuff about myself. And this is what I miss about network marketing as well. This is about self-development. okay? And as you continue to develop yourself, this is how you're going to become successful. It's all within. It's all about working with yourself. The products here is going to sell itself, but you have to develop your own skill set to be able to present this to people in a way where you're attractive. And that's what I miss about networking is, like I said, the camaraderie, the training, the teamwork, the you know, everybody helping each other, duplication, you know, all of this stuff. This is what I miss. But again, you guys, we're going to close out. And thank you guys for coming out tonight. Ms. Boomy, Jeff, thank you guys for coming. Everybody that sat here for an hour and a half. It's worth it because this might be something that can change the whole trajectory of where you're going, okay? I'm in it to help people, but I like the fact that I can get paid for my time. And again, when you can create, like Jeff and Boomy said, every week, consistent income, that's what you need. We all need that consistent every week, every month, money coming in. And that's what this presents to me in your lives, okay? So any questions anybody have before we go out? Any questions? Okay, everybody here has my number. I'm gonna put my number in the chat room. So Kamal, if you need to call me, I'm gonna send you my number right now in the chat room. Anybody else need my number? Dustin, you got it. Michelle, I have you. I'm gonna text you, Michelle. You got my number, Michelle. But I'm gonna text Kamal my number. Rodney, you got my number. Everybody here got my number. Angela Snipes, is that your people?
Yes.
That's your people? I thought so. Okay. So I'm going to give Kamal my number. Oh, Kamal has his hand raised. Go right ahead, Kamal. Go ahead. Unmute yourself, Kamal.
Sorry, my fault. Yeah, I was just, I don't have your number or your email or anything like that. So let's please do connect and discuss further and just other stuff. So,
Gotcha.
Hey,
yeah,
and another thing you
I
may
still
want
didn't get your number yet.
is put all of them in that debt info group for the ones who want to know more about the nodes. You can do that. But I'm telling you all, I already know what EB is going to do. And so I think you should be like me. The first night I heard, I was like, okay, I know what Cedric's going to do. The guy who I told to come listen, he was like, send me your link. And success loves speed. Just remember that. Success loves speed. So you want to get in. If I were you, I'd be fighting for the first spots with EB. I mean, it's going to be to your advantage, but you all are early in. This is the first call he has, but if I were you, I would literally get positioned tonight.
Also, you guys, this, like Boomy said, this is a kind of a rally for me. I just did a quick rally, but I'm going to be promoting for the next week the official launch. And we're going to do a bunch. I'm going to do like 2-3 videos every day. I'm going to do a bunch of emailing to promote for next week at this time, the official launch. Oh, I know how to build teams. Everybody on this call knows I know how to build teams. There was about 50 people that I called, and you know, that I got over 900 people on the list that I emailed. A lot of people couldn't make it because of other things. It was last minute, but I'm going to stay on them like Boomy stayed on me. Well, actually, she didn't stay on me. I saw something on her page, but she's always marketing. This is not her first go round. She's been in a lot of companies and she's made way more money in some of the companies than she's making now here. But I think this company, she'll probably make more than she's ever made because it's just so promising. But again, you guys, I know how to build big teams and I want you guys to duplicate what I'm doing. I'm following Miss Boomy. I'm following Travis. I'm going to follow BJ, who's making $1 million. I have contact with all of them. I've met all these people. So we lined up perfectly on this team. So what I want is 5 to 10 people that want to get to that 10,000 a month with me in the next 4 months. That's what I'm looking for. Not playing games. I'm moving fast. I'll take my time to work with anybody who wants to work with me. But at the same time, I got a mission within, you know, I'm trying to get this consistent income and I want to help as many people as I can because this economy is not looking too good. It's not going to get better. There's over 800,000 jobs that will be lost in this next year just because of AI. Okay, I use AI to promote. I use AI to write content. AI is helping me because of my mindset. And so, but a lot of people are being hurt by it because they're not on the side of technology. So with that, we'll close out and you guys have a great evening. And thank you for coming. And Kamal, I'm sending you my number right now and you can call me. Everybody else has access to me. If they want to get into this, They should get into this and we build together. I'm going to be taking the Forex courses. I'm going to be learning Forex because I feel like that's a skill set I need. And I'm going to all the trainings that I can get. Every training I can get, whether it be Travis, whether it be Cedric, whether it be a Boomy, because this keeps me motivated. We live in such a negative world. You constantly need stimulus. You need to be stimulated constantly because there's so much negative stimulus in this world. You have that everywhere. So you have to put yourself in a circle of success in order to be successful. We all need that. So you guys have a great evening. Thank you for coming. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I want to work with each and every one of you individually. So good night, you guys.
Good night. Hey, EB, I want to tell you one thing. The people who are here tonight are really privileged because you haven't started your full out marketing yet. And the way that this structure works, the people who get positioned first, they are going to be benefiting from the rest of the people that you bring in. So sometimes people think, oh, it's just being hyped, but I know what I know. You want to, like, you should be fighting and say, wait a minute, sign me up first. Like, text him, say I'm in, and get yourself in because it's going to benefit you for what he has coming up. Okay?
Because
Right.
I am going wide with this. I'm going big. I'm going hard. I was looking for something to plant my flag. I feel comfortable with this company. I feel like I have longevity here. So I'm going to put in the work and I'm going to put in the effort and I'm going to spend the money to do the marketing to get the results I'm trying to get. So she's right. You definitely want to get on real quick because you're going to benefit from the business value. That's what she said. This coming from this wave. And it's coming from Boomy, it's coming from me, it's coming from Jeff. It's going to just trickle down to you guys. So you definitely want to get your positions. So thank you, Ms. Boomy. I appreciate you. I love you so much.
Love you guys too. You're part of the team.
I forget you got 5 kids. I be forgetting that.
Yeah. Y'all part of the BIT group, Billionaires in Training, right? That's our team name, the BIT group, Billionaires in Training. We've been on here a long time tonight, y'all. The presentations don't normally last as long. We just kind of did a little differently, gave more information, just talked a little bit more. So your guest's not going to be on an hour and a half presentation. But this was fun. Guys, can't wait.
Okay, see you guys. Have a great evening. Okay.
Bye-bye.